Hi, Jason Baker here with Keller Williams, Western Montana, and the Jason Baker team. Say, if you're considering going for sale by owner, I want to give you some tips and tricks to, try to help you succeed and go over some of the things that you should watch out for in order to help you successfully navigate that. Okay. The first thing is there's only a couple websites that you can go on, and number one is Zillow, and the other one is Craigslist. Okay. So 90% of the calls that for sale by owner gets, or maybe 99% of the calls that they get, are from people who are not qualified to buy your home or shouldn't be. Okay. So consider this. In your ad, you should put no lowball investor offers, unless you want a lowball offer. Okay. The other thing that you should put in there is no owner contracts, no contract for deed. Okay, and the reason is the rate of default on contract for deeds is very high, and so many people are looking for a rent to own. If that's something you want to do, that's certainly up to you, and you can do that, but a lot of times it is a recipe for disaster. Okay, so you want to go ahead and carefully consider putting that in your ad. The third thing is you must be pre-approved. Okay, so make sure you put that in your ad. That is so important. Okay, now let's talk about this. There's approximately 2,800 homes on our MLS right now as we speak. The question is, I want you to think about, and these are unsold homes, these are active homes. I need you to consider the following. How are they going to find your home properly, and why are they going to buy your home versus the competition? Okay, so think about that when you're going for sale by owner. What kind of exposure? So when we put it on the market, we can put it on approximately, I think, 1,000 websites it goes out to, between all of the real estate agents and the 356 through ListHub property websites that we send it to. How are you going to expose your home to more than just two websites? Okay, that's something to look at. The other thing too is, what are my actual costs on a for sale by owner going to be? Am I going to have to pay a real estate agent? In your ad, if you do not offer to cooperate with a real estate agent, then likely you're not going to get any of those real estate agents' clients, because those buyers are actually under contract with that real estate agent, and they're certainly not going to allow them to buy your home or bring them to your home if you're not offering them some sort of compensation. The average is 3%. Okay, so in my estimation, if you hire a listing agent to protect you against that buyer's agent, okay, maybe that's a little bit of a harsh word, I can easily make an extra 2 or 3% over and above what you would do and do all the work, take all the liability. All too often, here's an example. I had a client that I called that was a for sale by owner. They had a house for sale by owner for about $190,000. Okay, and I said, gosh darn, I was scratching my head. I go, why is it so cheap? I went and toured the home, set a listing appointment with him, and at the end of the day, I was able to go in there and we listed it for $220,000. Okay, we were able to sell the house for $215,000. And even after the commission, he walked away with, I believe, about 5 or 6% more than he would have. And we didn't have anything come back on the home inspection or nothing that we couldn't get by. Okay, the other thing you need to consider, how many homes have I actually negotiated in the last few months? Okay, so far this year, we've sold and pended, I believe, 61 homes, or maybe it's 63 homes. So we're constantly negotiating. How many upfront negotiations on price have you done, and also how many home inspections have you done? And when I see for sale by owners fail, which, for sale by owners, I think we've helped about 15 so far this year. When I see them fail, it's usually on the home inspection. Okay, so what are you doing there? If you have any questions on how to get past that, please give me a call. So, and then how am I ensuring that I've properly valued my home to make sure that I'm not leaving any money on the table? So I think if you consider those things, you're going to have a more successful time at doing it. Gosh, if you don't want, and then like, how am I going to advertise these things when it's only on 2 sites? So if you can figure out the negotiations, and you can figure out the advertising, and you can figure out how to pick up the phone and show these things, like these people are going to, if they're calling all day long and you don't get to them within 5 minutes, they're on to the next home. So how are you ensuring that you can actually pick up the phone and close them on that appointment? That's what a professional like myself does. We're master salespeople, and we're here to set appointments, handle the liability, do all the work, do all the appraisals, do all the inspections, do all the negotiations, do the professional photography, do all of those things for you. And my myriad staff that we have around here is designed to help you do all of those things successfully. I want to make sure that you're not leaving any money on the table. So if you have any questions on that, or you have any friends considering for sale by owners, please give us a call so that we can help make sure, again, that they net the most amount of money possible. All right, have a wonderful day. Jason Baker with Keller Williams Real Estate here, Western Montana. Any real estate questions, buying or selling, looking for a home, please let us know. We'd be honored to help you. Have a great day.